Hello everybody, welcome back to the SPS Cup Series Season 5. This is Race 3. Well, this video will be Race 3 and 4. This is the Charlotte Motor Speedway, a double header. This race takes place in the afternoon, and the next one takes place this night. So this will all be in one video. It will be kind of long, so just letting you guys know that. So, want to grab something to eat or something. But Robbie Craig is starting on pole, and Jonathan Harrelson is starting second. This is going to be really good. I am looking forward to doing this one. And I just want to let you know, I want to clear up some things from last race. I made a few mistakes in some of the facts that I said. Both of them were technically about Hayden Gibson. The first one is I said he had not won since Season 2, but he's actually not won since Season 3, except for last race. And the win record is actually 4, not 5, but he still technically holds it because he got 4 wins in Season 1. But people have matched that, but people have not passed it, so he still holds the record. As we come down and begin the doubleheader at Charlotte, green flag is in the air. Robbie Craig lays them down. Craig looking to expand on everything. He has struggled these past few races. Hayden Gibson goes up to second. Oh, Harrelson may have clipped the wall there on exit. Here comes 3 wide. John passes, and Jaden Miner, and also Ian Takis. Wow, Jaden Miner had a heck of a start. Oh my. By the way, I want to let you guys know something. The current win record is held by Hayden Gibson. Not in a season, but he actually has 10 wins, all in career wins. He holds the record for most career wins. It's 10. And 1 away from him is Jonathan Harrelson. He has 9. Those two have been snapping back and forth on who's getting wins this season so far. Jonathan Harrelson, he's gonna be trying to get that win record and get up there. So, just letting you guys know that if you were interested. But right now, Hayden Gibson trying to fight back. Oh, into the wall. 3 cars. That was Ian Takis, Peter Terrio, and Jonathan Harrelson as well. Harrelson is just not having the day he needs. Oh my. But he still has, the day is technically not over because we have it's a doubleheader. So we got a race later. Here comes Jaden Miner on Hayden Gibson. John Passes is actually going for his 2nd career win right now. He only has 1. So that's pretty nice to see. If he can get another one, it'd mean a lot to him. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm mentioning all this win stuff, it's because I went through all the seasons. We counted all the wins down. So I have a board next to me with the wins. Just a little extra stuff to have. But John Passes tucks in behind Robbie Craig to make sure that, I mean, he's got a lot of time to get up there, so he just wants to make sure that he doesn't make a mistake and he can get by him. Hayden Gibson has cleared Miner and gotten to 3rd fine, and he will now try to get by Passes. He'll go to Passes' inside. Can he make it stick? He is still there, almost contact. He drives it in, and there it is. Hayden Gibson clears John Passes, and now Passes might lose another spot to Jaden Miner. But Passes gets a draft off of Gibson down the back. It's not that big of a draft, but it still helps. And oh no, Passes way overdrove that corner. But Miner not close enough to do it. Actually, Miner's now under attack from the 27 and the 13. Something has happened back here. These guys have gotten together in some area. You can see the damage. That may have been from when he hit the wall. Maybe they did it again. Hayden Gibson now going to try and get by Robbie Craig as Passes tries to get by Gibson. Gibson has been so far pretty fast. Gibson does not have a championship, which a lot of people, including myself, are surprised about. I mean, if you think about it, the guy holds the most wins in his career. He has the most wins in his career out of anybody in the field. He's probably one of the most experienced. I mean, most people have been here as long, except Bonsu. Bonsu joined a year later, or a season later, I should say. But he still seems like to be one of the faster guys. Season 4 was not good for him at all. Season 3 and 2, he got one, maybe 2 wins. I think. Well, he got 4 wins in season 1, so he probably got, I don't know, 4 or 5 wins within the next 2 seasons, and then didn't win in season 4, and then came home to win last race. So yeah, also letting you know, Jonathan Harrelson is the only driver to have won in every single season. Actually, Stephanie Kovaleski may have done that, but I don't think so. I think Jonathan Harrelson is the only driver to do that. But we see Hayden Gibson is trying to get by Robbie Craig, last season's champion, a 2-time champion, season 1 as well. Craig was running good the past 2 races and always had something, and it was having something happen every single time at the end of the races. So he's hoping maybe he can turn his luck around and get a win, but right now it's looking good for Hayden. I mean, it's looking good for him because Gibson can't quite get to his bumper. Got an onboard here with Hayden Gibson. He's going for it. You see, he gets to his bumper. Actually, he might have him here. Gibson to the outside. Does he stay there? He does, but I don't know that he'll be able to get by him using that outside. He's trying. Here comes Jaden Miner. Gibson into the wall. Off of 2. Gibson hits the wall pretty good. He'll lose a few spots. Miner down to the inside. Miner going for the lead on Robbie Craig. Jaden Miner's going to lead that lap and clear Robbie Craig. Will Craig be done? I don't think so. Craig's going to go back. Can't make it stick, though. Craig goes a bit wide. Now Hayden's going to have to try and make his way back up there, but I cannot imagine that car is not damaged. Like, in any way, he's got to have some speed reduced. He hit it decent. Just ran a bit wide. You can't be on that outside. It's really hard to make that work. Out of that corner. We've seen many cars hit that wall today. Here comes Robbie Craig. He's got to make sure he doesn't do it either. Oh, he hit the wall in the front. He kind of grazed it. Probably not as bad as Hayden Gibson's damage, but he has damage. Many guys struggling with that wall, with these walls out here. But Jaden Miner is starting to check out. Miner only has 2 wins in her career. She's been here since the beginning, since season 1. And this would mean a lot if she could do this. Craig is pushing real hard right now. Bit of a battle going on back here. Gibson under attack from John Passes. Gibson's trying that outside. He will not hit the wall, but he's not going to keep that position either. As here comes the 13 car as well, Stephanie Kovaleski. Oh, and Gibson's going to be under attack, I think, from the 9 of Takis. Yeah, Takis actually has damage as well. But it doesn't seem to be affecting him as much as it is affecting Gibson. Or maybe just Gibson's struggling. I don't know why. Oh, he's into the wall again. Hayden Gibson really struggling. He's falling way back. Still out front, Jaden Miner. It's Robbie Craig. He's going to be going for it, but I don't know if he'll be able to do it. It will come down to the wire. Don't count Miner out. I mean, don't count Craig out. He could still catch. There's 4 laps to go. If Craig gets the draft enough. I know it's not, the draft doesn't do as much here as, let's say, Daytona or even like Michigan. It's pretty good there. But we could see Maybe something happening here. Right now, Minor looks really fast, though. And remember, this video will not be over after this race is over. We have another race. That'll be directly after this one, in the nighttime, in the same video. So you guys will get to see 2 races. Right now, Jaden Minor is checking out from Robbie Craig. Robbie is not catching her, I don't think, quick enough. It's going to be 2 to go when she comes around to the stripe this time. Craig is trying everything, as we see. John Passes is running third. He's doing really good today. He needs something like that. Gibson needed a good finish today. He did not finish good in the first race, and yes, he won the second one, but that does not mean he's going to be in the top. It doesn't work like that. In one of the seasons, I think, Jonathan, he got a win, still finished last in points. So it doesn't, just because you got a win does not necessarily mean it's a for sure top spot in the championship. 1 lap to go here at Charlotte. Craig is trying. He has closed in a bit on Minor. But unless Minor makes a mistake, Robbie Craig is not going to catch, I don't think. He's trying everything. Minor into 3. Now into 4 and out of 4. Jaden Minor will come off turn 4. She will win the first race of the Charlotte doubleheader. Alright, everybody. Jaden Minor wins the first race. Robbie Craig second. Stephanie Kowaleski third. Trish Passes fourth. Takis fifth. Gibson sixth. Bonsu seventh. Harrelson eighth. Ooh. Peter Terrio ninth. And Shannon Kane finished a lap down in 10th. Don't go anywhere, as we have more racing action for you in just a few seconds. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the Charlotte double header here in the SPS Cup Series Season 5. This is race 4. Just a few seconds ago, we saw that Jaden Minor won the first race of the double header. And that was a pretty good win for Jaden. That's only her 3rd career win, so it means a lot to her, I bet. Peter Terrio is on pole for this race, and John Trespasses is on his outside. A lot of these guys actually brought, a lot of these guys, they got damaged in the first race, but usually it actually wasn't that bad of damage. So a lot of them got their cars fixed. Actually, everyone got their cars fixed. Because as we see it, as a few seconds, oh, sorry, my dog is barking. As we see it as a few seconds, it was maybe a few hours, because it was afternoon to night. But, here we go, getting ready to go green. Peter Terrio is starting on the bottom line, on pole position. And he's got Ian Takis right behind him. The pace car makes the hard left in the pit road. Peter Terrio takes him to the green. And we're underway for the second race of the Charlotte doubleheader. Already Takis trying to make moves down to the inside. Peter Terrio shuts the door. Takis now goes to the outside, and he trying to pull right up next to Terrio. Terrio blocks, but now Bonsu goes to the inside. Bonsu makes it work. She's now battling, but 3 wide. Gibson, Kowaleski, and Trespasses. Now Gibson, Kowaleski, and Taco, as the drivers call him. Oh, into the wall goes Takis. Big crash here on the back straightaway. Hayden Gibson's involved. Oh no, so is the 18. So is Shannon Kane. Ian Takis. No caution. Oh, that is very unfortunate. It all started with Takis. He hits the wall, comes down into John Trespasses. Gibson got turned. Wow, Harrelson barely made it out. Oh, that's really unfortunate for these guys. Gibson, just an innocent bystander. He needs a good finish, and this is unfortunate. Takis coming into the pits here. That's really unfortunate. Terrio all over the back of the bumper of Kovaleski. Hayden Gibson's already gone a lap down. This is very unfortunate. And look who's leading the second one. Oh, into the wall goes Bonsu. But Jaden Miner is leading very handsomely over everyone else. If she could win them both, that would be unbelievable. It's looking good. But Peter Terrio, he's gonna want to have something to say about that. So is Kovaleski, and well, Harrelson's trying to get his second win too. So we can see something happening there. But right now, Kovaleski clears both of those guys, and she now is trying to chase down Jaden Miner, and she is catching. So we're seeing if Kovaleski can do that. Kovaleski is really fast. She's had multiple chances to win a championship. She's probably one of the only drivers to actually have come runner-up like twice in the championship. She doesn't have a championship. She tied in season 3 with Ian Takis. They both had the same amount of top 5s, the same same amount of top 5s. They had the same average finish. But she had one less top 10, and that's what they based it off of. So Ian Takis won that one. But she wants redemption. She wants to do it and get a win, get a championship. I mean, and I think she can. Oh, we got a lap car. It's Hayden Gibson. Right now, Jaden Miner is still leading. Let's hope Gibson does not slow him up too much. It's really unfortunate for Gibson. Oh, here comes Kovaleski. Don't count her out. She's got a huge run now on Miner. Where does she go? Does she go to the bottom? Does she go to the top? The top is closed. She goes to the bottom. Can she make it work? She drives it into the corner. Drove it in a bit too deep. Can't quite make it stick. She runs up the track. Jaden Miner clears her by about 1 to 1.5, I would say. Maybe 2 or 3, actually, car lengths now at this point. And Miner might be slightly catching Gibson. I am not 100% sure. Actually, no, it looks like Gibson's pulling away. He probably has fresh tires. But this is getting pretty interesting. We're looking forward to seeing what Kovaleski does, especially if Kovaleski's there at the end. Miner only had 2 wins in her career before last night, and they were both, I think, random. I think one was at Michigan, and I don't know where the other one was. Maybe at a road course. They were in random seasons, and they were kind of forgot about. But this, if she wins both the doubleheaders, it'll be amazing. But Kovaleski wants to have something to say about it. They are now halfway through this 20-lap event. You know Kovaleski's gonna have speed. She always seems to in every season. But does not have a championship. Just like Hayden Gibson. Her and Hayden Gibson are probably the top 2 drivers not to have a championship in this series. So she wants to finally get that, and this win, if she can get a win here, it will really help her and boost her momentum into the next few races to maybe get her closer to getting a championship. But Jaden Miner, she wants 2 in a row, and she could win it. She could very well win a championship. I'm not saying Miner couldn't, but I mean, if she can, it'll be one of the most underdog championships besides Ian Takis' championship in season 3. But Miner has some decent speed, and she stayed ahead of Kovaleski. Kept a pretty solid gap, about 1 to 1/2 a car length between them. Oh, maybe a bit up the track there. Minor had to let off a bit. She got a bit loose on exit. Now here comes Kovaleski. Kovaleski, oh, she runs up the racetrack. Once again, that allowed Minor to get away a slight bit more, but Kovaleski pounces right back on it. She's already starting to close back in. She goes to the inside. Minor shuts the door. Kovaleski runs wide. Once again, Minor keeps it ahead. Kovaleski needs to be a bit more patient with her moves, and she will get her, but she's got to be more patient. She can't just dive into the corner. It's not going to stick. I think she did it again. Yeah, she got really loose that time, too. She falls back to two, about one, maybe 1.5 car lengths. Maybe only one. No, that's about 1.5 car lengths, I would say. Maybe 2. Kovaleski needs to be a bit more patient with that car. She's throwing it into the corners, and that's causing her to lose ground every time she gets close. And imagine if these guys get side by side. That could allow Peter Terrio and John Trespassis to catch up. We haven't really been talking about them too much, but they seem like they're fast as well. Peter Terrio was on pole, so he was up front basically the whole race. But I mean, it's 5 to go. Kovaleski again throws it in and loses a bunch of ground this time. She might start being under attack from Peter Terrio. Terrio drives it in. He does the exact same thing. Here comes Harrelson now. Harrelson going for the attack on Terrio. They are driving. They're driving it just as hard as they can right now. Kovaleski is trying so hard to get up to Minor. Minor is started to check out a bit. So I find it really, I think it's going to be pretty hard for Kovaleski to catch. I'm not saying it's impossible. It could happen. It's 3 laps to go now. Kovaleski's under attack from Terrio. So she's just got to hold him off and catch up to Minor, which is not easy to do. It's easier said than done for sure. Kovaleski holding that bottom line. She has started to close in on Minor when it's 2 laps to go now. She might start getting close enough. She's just got to hit her marks, and she'll get there. No mistakes, and she might get there. Aiden Gibson, a lap car. Not going to be a factor. He has pulled away. It will be 1 to go this time by. Kovaleski a bit sideways through the corner. Hey, oh no! Peter Terrio not going to make the move. That might have actually hurt Kovaleski a bit. Kovaleski drives it in. Can't make it stick. Up the track, Kovaleski goes. Same with Peter Terrio. Oh, Kovaleski's not going to get her now. But here comes Harrelson. Don't count him out. He's got a shot at getting top 3. Harrelson gets away from Terrio off turn 4. Jaden Minor wins both the races in the Charlotte doubleheader. Congratulations to Jaden Minor. That I know was not an easy task. 2 wins in a row. They're both at the Charlotte doubleheader. What an amazing night. An amazing full-on day, basically, as well. So Minor gets first. Kovaleski gets second. Harrelson third. Terrio fourth. Trespassis fifth. And then the lapped cars, Robbie Craig 6th. Bonsu 7th. Kane 8th. Takis 9th. And Hayden Gibson 2 laps down in 10th. Thank you guys for watching. Jaden Minor wins both the doubleheader races at Charlotte. I will see you in the next race at Dover, a newer track. They've never raced there. That will be interesting. Tune into that. That should be out pretty soon. But thank you all for watching. Goodbye.